Hi guys, this is Miss Ram. Today I'm going to demonstrate priming a tubing. Two things in your lab kit that you should have today is the tube set and you should have your IV bag. These are the only two items you're going to need for your seesaw video. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and hang my IV bag on my IV pole. You'll notice here that every IV bag is going to have a pharmacy administration port and a nursing administration port. Today, when we prime the tubing, we will be using the nursing administration port. If you'll open your tubing set, you will see the contents inside. So you want to go ahead and open it up. And you'll notice here, this is the spike. There's a cap, a protective cap over the spike. This is the drip chamber. This is the roller clamp. And this is the luer lock that attaches to the patient's end. So with the roller clamp, the first question I need to ask you, are all tubing sets automatically in the unkinked position, meaning in the open position? The answer is yes. So once you spike this, before you press down on your drip chamber, you need to make sure that this is kinked, and you would kink it by rolling it all the way down. This is like kinking a hose. You would not want all of the solution to start flowing out, right? So you're gonna make sure to clamp this down once you get started. I like to move mine a little bit down, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead before I forget, and I'm gonna roll this down to kink it. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the foil cover, and you'll notice the solution has not flowed out of this. That's because there's a membrane to protect it. Once the membrane is broken, then of course the IV solution will fall out. Okay, I'm gonna uncap my spike, and then I'm just going to twist it on. So if you'll look at the twisting motion, just press it in through friction, okay? And you'll notice no liquid has started flowing yet. This is because I need to press on the drip chamber a couple of times. So I'm gonna give this a couple of squeezes. You don't wanna overfill the drip chamber, so I'm gonna fill it to about halfway. Once you get to about halfway, you're ready to prime this tubing. Remember, the purpose of what we're doing is we're removing air out of this tubing line. Okay? The reason why we're doing it for nursing is because after the fact, we're going to add some hazardous drug into this bag. Once we've added the hazardous drug and transported it to the nursing station, we do not want them to prime tubing or have to have any of this medication flow out into the sink. Okay, so now is the time that I'm going to uncap this. Some students prefer not to uncap, and that's fine. It'll flow out as well. And then I'm going to hold this in this position, and I'm going to start to unclamp. What you're going to see here is the fluid flowing. So you guys see here the fluid is flowing, right? And as it stops, I'm going to unclamp it more. And I can go a little bit faster. Okay, and then once I get a few droplets out, that means that there is no air in my tubing. I'm gonna reconnect the tip, and now my IV bag is ready for my chemo drug to be added in. If asked on the test at what point would pharmacy prime the tubing, your answer would be before adding the hazardous drug into the bag.